I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and here's a look at your latest weather on demand forecast. We do have some snow showers across the eastern portion of the UP tonight. This is all associated with the stronger storm system out in the plains, which will be affecting us overnight tonight into the day tomorrow. Kind of a lull across the central portion of the UP, but some more light snow falling in the west. And that's going to be key as it stays snow across the west and transitions over to the wintry mess for Tuesday across the central and also the east as temperatures break the freezing mark. But behind it, Arctic air is going to be spilled in, and that'll knock temperatures back significantly. And also the warm waters of Lake Superior and also the cold air over this from northern Canada now going right over us. That's going to help to fuel significant lake effect snow as well for the northwest wind snowbelts, which does include the Keweenaw Peninsula yet again, as they've almost had a record December for snowfall. Highs today were above average. 29 was our official high at the Weather Service, but check out the low, 22. That's 15 degrees above the average of 7, and the record there was minus 22, set back in 1974. We are picking up a couple of minutes of our daylight there. 5:16 sunset for tonight. Temperatures are at the freezing mark. Areas for the central and east, 35 in Menominee and 33 Escanaba. Off to the west, though, Ironwood and Iron River, a couple of 29s. And those temperatures are oh so critical in what kind of precip we'll get tonight. The cold air is still off to the north and west in southern Manitoba. In Winnipeg, it's 3, 12 in Kenora, but the heart of the Arctic air here is in Saskatchewan at minus 15, places like Saskatoon. And it's that cold Arctic air, something that we've seen in the second week of December, which came straight from the North Pole, is going to be making a expressway right for the UP later on in the week. First, we'll deal with this major storm system, which is going to be affecting the Great Plains and northern Minnesota again, as they saw a lot of snow from this last one just about 10 days ago. And here's how the low is going to come right over the western portion of the UP, which means a couple of things. That shifts the bulk of the heaviest snow up and over the arrowhead of Minnesota and areas to the west of that. That means also that we're going to see a lull in the action as far as snowfall goes throughout the day on Tuesday. We'll get some precip early on. That's where the freezing mix comes into play, especially across the east. The snow off to the west, then it'll have several hours of break. Once this low moves off to the east later on Tuesday, and then throughout the day on Wednesday, that's when we get some backside snow and also lake effect machine to continue to crank up throughout the rest of the day on Wednesday as the Arctic air rushes back in from Canada. So showing you how much snowfall we're talking about here. Not all that impressive, at least for some of us. Notice here's midnight tonight, just roughly less than an inch. It's going to come in several waves, though, not all at once for sure. Tomorrow afternoon, we're still between 1 and 2 inches. And here, where the wintry mix is going to be coming into play there by an inch or 2, then the lake effect machine gets kicked up across the west. And then Keweenaw Peninsula, we're talking about 5 to as much as 8 inches of snow throughout the day on Wednesday, and we're just getting started for lake effect. Overnight tonight, though, we'll see lows bottom out only right around 30, so a very mild night across both shores as the very light mixed precipitation continues. We do break the freezing mark tomorrow, especially across the east, nearing 35, and that will allow any snow to switch over to rain before going back to snow. Your TV 6-day forecast now does feature that change over to snow, and actually rather quickly, because the Arctic blast is heading our way late Tuesday, early Wednesday. When the heart of the cold gets here, we start in the teens and we continue to crash all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday as well. Highs on Thursday struggle to make 10 degrees, with many nights in the 6-day period going sub-zero, with significant snowfall accumulation for the snowbelts.